This is Zhou Wen, a nanny, renowned for her exceptional skills and praised by every employer. She even developed a unique childcare approach, but her latest job took a horrifying turn. She found herself facing a client consumed by paranoia, a woman who saw her not as a helper, but as a rival. This spiral of suspicion culminates in a shocking act of violence. The client, Zhu Jing, lunges at her with a knife. The last thing Zhou Wen remembers is the searing pain and the haunting question: who was truly responsible for this? Who pushed her towards the blade? In the chaos, she is stabbed, and as her life fades, the house is set ablaze. A promising career, a life of service, ending in a tragic fiery death in a client's home. But then, a blink, the scent of smoke is gone, the pain vanishes. Zhou Wen finds herself holding a contract, the penalty for breach, 3 million. She isn't dead, she has been reborn, sent back to the very first day of her job at the Lin Feng residence. Trapped by the contract and haunted by the memory of her own murder, she makes a vow. This time there will be no going beyond. This time she will be nothing more than a nanny strictly adhering to the contract. She will be a silent observer. Her kindness was repaid with a blade. Now, she will watch as they face the consequences of their own dysfunction. Zhu Jing greets her, seemingly normal, explaining her struggles with their 2-month-old baby and a husband too busy with work. In her past life, these words had moved Zhou Wen to pity, compelling her to take on extra work, teaching the husband, Lin Feng, parenting skills, believing her sincere efforts would be appreciated. She was wrong. That path led to suspicion and her own demise. This time, as Zhu Jing shows her the baby's room, Zhou Wen is polite but distant. "Zhu," she says, her voice calm and professional. A brief negotiation takes place. A surprised but agreeable Zhu Jing accepts the terms. Just then the husband Lin Feng arrives, full of praise. He has heard about Zhou Wen from a colleague and is impressed. Zhou Wen simply replies that it is her job. But behind her placid smile, Zhu Jing's eyes narrow. In that moment, Zhou Wen realizes the truth. Zhu Jing's hostility wasn't earned over time. It was there from the very beginning. The new reality sets in quickly that night. The baby's cries echo through the house, but Zhou Wen stays in her room. She tells herself it is not her problem. The next morning, a haggard Zhu Jing is a shadow of her former self. Lin Feng approaches Zhou Wen, asking for tips on how to soothe the baby. He replies coolly. Lin Feng sighs, complaining about being up all night. He then points out a rash on the baby, asking about it. Zhou Wen again redirects him to focus on the baby's night care. This immediately triggers Zhu Jing, who reacts angrily. Zhou Wen sees it clearly now. Any normal conversation she has with Lin Feng is twisted into an attack in Zhu Jing's mind. The pattern continues. At breakfast, Lin Feng announces he has an early meeting. He then asks Zhou Wen to write down the steps for a baby massage technique.